What's up, gamers? Coming at you with some OTSL early in the morning. This is my game against Angus Niven in the gold division, and we're both 0-2, so we're both really hoping to pick up this win so that we can feel safer from relegation. I see a 4-op. Okay. I don't know if I see a good headline besides CNS. Just putting my hand in here. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to space decall, headline CNS, hold Comic-Con or USJ for blockade, and generally just not have too many ops to work with. Can hold VR, but also potentially just get Thailand if DEF CON goes down to 3 or whatever. I guess Truman is a decent card for just lowering the headline to make Thailand safe next turn. I think no reason not to do 442. And we'll just headline CNS and see how things go from there. But yeah, generally just no cards that like require a specific change in early war playstyle. Like I'm not gonna rush to try to event a Korean War as quickly as possible, or I'm not going to play laissez-faire in Pakistan because I have IP war. Don't have Europe scoring, so like if the coup fails, if they have a headline that seems better than Europe scoring, then maybe I might be in a rush to take France. But generally that's a bad idea because if you rush into France without spreading outside of Israel, and I don't really have a 4-up, but we'll see if I get purged or not. Oh, Cambridge 5. Okay, well, I'm happy to see Cambridge 5 as a headline because I don't have any scoring cards. Of course, that means that we won't be trying to bluff any dominations unless we think, they have the scoring. So let's see what happens here. Suez coup. Interesting. I would have headlined Suez myself. Well, we have both decall and Vietnam revolt, so actually there is something that we can do different than the traditional early war playstyle, is that we can coup back, and this is the perfect time to do it when Iran is at 1, because there's no way for our opponent to jump into the Middle East. So it's a question, to jump back into Southeast Asia. Like normally you need to get into Malaysia, because otherwise if they event Vietnam revolts or decall in response to your coup back, then they get a free Thailand. We don't have to worry about that. So we can just coup back. We don't even have to worry about getting out of Israel. Now, we do have to worry about Arab-Israeli war. But I feel like that's a risk I'm willing to take because I do want to get this coup back now. And, I could use a 4-op. There's so much potential for overkill here, though, which I don't like. Unlike with the Soviets, I don't want too much overkill because it's not like I could get D-stall ops out of it. So this might be risky doing like a lower op card, but I feel like this is what I want to do. Okay, so yeah, we did get a bit of overkill, but not nearly as much as if we had seen a 4-op. Yeah, and I should probably play faster. Okay, so here's the Red Scare Purge. Another card. So our opponent definitely does not have defectors. And so we're going to hold Comic-Con. So let's see. 1 into Malaysia. 1 into Lebanon. And then I could go to Pakistan. I could also go to Afghanistan. I really don't have too many ops to get West Asia here or get to Libya, really. Right, holding that. So Definitely you. Definitely you. And, oh, do I want to risk IP war? It's so scary. Let's see. I'll need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's risk it. Let's risk Pakistan. Or we could just do Afghanistan. I don't know. Maybe that feels safer. Maybe I'm feeling cowardly. I could just do 1, maybe? And then there's the question of France too, right? Like I don't want to push things too hard here. So maybe I'll just do Lebanon, Malaysia. Because like, yeah, if they go Afghanistan, then I kind of want to take Pakistan, but I don't want to overcommit all my ops. Lebanon's the most urgent thing. And yeah, it's like they always have this crack of West Germany in their back pocket. So I don't want to overcommit my few remaining ops. Oh, there's D-stall. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Huh. Or should I... Should I just risk blockade here? Because I need to get into Colombia, but then I need to have something to back up my ops here. All right, 1, I definitely need to get adjacency to Iran. I don't know, yeah, getting into Colombia would be nice, but I feel like Asia's too important. Whew. D-stall is pretty interesting, you know, like not going into France at all. Okay, here's China. Okay, so we don't have to overprotect Thailand. So I feel like Truman's pretty important here to get Lao. Fidel, okay. All right. So now I'll space. And then looks like we're gonna, if they don't blockade us, okay, here's blockade. So now we have VR. So I could crack North Korea. Doesn't give us Dom, but it does negate the situation in Vietnam. I could also do playdeck. I could do Indonesia, Malaysia, but I think I'll go with this. Actually, I think I wanted to get into Colombia. Isn't that right? I think so. Okay. So we got De Gaulle, Nasser, IP war. That's a good headline. Europe scoring, independent Reds, nuclear test ban. Those are the ops we need, and Romanian abdication. Okay. So it seems like. Oh, and we got Marshall. No big deal there. So I feel like Marshall's good here, but I think I want IP war to try to put the pressure on in Asia. They could be headlining like SOCGovs or Korean War, AI War. So I guess AI War succeeding is the worst case scenario. They don't have too many good options. Oh, Korean War, interesting. Okay, so wow, this board is tense. Korea's up for grabs, Venezuela's up for grabs, the coup is open. Just a very tense board. We both have our mill ops, so the coup. Okay, there's the coup. Okay, so lots to do here. Hmm. All right, this is so hard here. One in Venezuela is a must. One in Iran is nice, but it doesn't help me that much. I don't know. I think I want one in Iran. And then two in South Korea. I guess because I have the China card, I should put more emphasis on Venezuela. Let's try this. If I didn't have the China card, I'd be like, oh, let's grab South Korea right away. And I think they should. I think they should put one in South Korea just to have adjacency. Man, this is hard. Looks like I've given Algeria away. And yeah, the decall redraw is very scary. I really don't have. I don't know if I can prepare for it. I mean, I want to score this Europe Dom. Maybe this greed for the Europe Dom is going to come back to bite me. EU. Do I just finish off Brazil or do I do that? I think I just finish off Brazil. So yeah, it would have been nice to get into Egypt, but I think I just got to eat this Middle East Dom. Basically negating my captured Nazi scientists. Holding Nasser. We're not well positioned if my opponent tries to give containment last AR, because it looks like we're scoring Europe last AR here. Defectors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I would love to get into Uruguay at the end of this turn too. There's too much to do. I mean, I haven't even started climbing Africa, so that's scary. Yeah, so IP4 missed, but at least I got my Millops out of it. My opponent didn't get the best coup result. No, 4 is decent, yeah. Okay, UN for CIA. So we're going 1 here and 1 here, just to make sure they don't try to get ahead of Asia Dom here. They should probably, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, so that was the problem with my greed, is that I didn't get the containment bonus. Fortunately, we have control of Asia scoring. We have Duck. We have Formosan. Olympic Games. And then our redraws were a bunch of ops. So opponent has 5-year plan, NATO, Middle East, and AR war. So I think our best option is duck and cover to get the points. It's going to suck if they have decall, but... And it does kind of... Well, they have to either score Middle East or they have to take Algeria. So we got USJ, Warsaw, and Marshall Plan. So we should use Warsaw as quickly as possible here. So at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we flipped North Korea, we could potentially get our own Asia Dom. All right, just going straight for the Middle East scoring, rather than doing the AI war, holding on to ops here. All right, so they have AI, 5-year, and NATO. So let's hope that they didn't redraw decall. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we can use USJ to fill up Japan. Cambridge event. Okay. Okay, so they don't know about Marshall or USJ or Warsaw, but I think I want to do Warsaw before they do NATO. But yeah, I should hold it back on USJ and Marshall. And yeah, there's just so much I want to do. I want to finish Panama, get into Mexico, even Guatemala. I should really get into Angola and Zaire. And then I didn't take Algeria. I probably should have taken Algeria instead of Philippines and Japan there. Or at least get one into Algeria. Oh no, I messed up there. Oh shoot. Yeah, that's rough. Six. Yeah, that at the very least, that one Japan should have been Algeria. Okay, we uh, we got some slack here. Um, yeah, so we're gonna go with Formosan to Algeria here. Oh, they must have CIA. Maybe I needed to save that to coup back Colombia. Ah, right, because now I have to coup with a 4-op. Oh, okay. I just wanted to be loaded in case they started getting aggressive. Okay, so phew, got lucky there. I would try to go Egypt, Libya, but Middle East is unscored. So, I want to get into Zaire. I want to get into Saharan. I wanted to get into Uruguay. Interesting. And Guatemala. We'll see if I have to worry about brush war potentially too. My cat is begging me for attention, so give him some of that. All right, so we don't have to worry about brush war. That's good. I'm glad I played Warsaw early. That kind of forced them to play special when they didn't want to. Okay, so they are trying to stop Europe Dom. Which, I don't know if I want to. There's so many other things I need to do other than worry about Europe Dom. Like this and this. Guatemala op would be really nice too. Guatemala or Greece. Well, if I go Guatemala, where am I going with my other op? I don't really have like another good place to place it. I guess Angola? Yeah, I guess Angola. Okay, so we got CRG. We got We Will Bury You. How I Learned, which doesn't seem so appealing. Brezhnev for the end of the turn. Gunman. Oh, I hate seeing Gunman. Quagmire. Muslim, which is pretty painless. And OAS. So, if I do How I Learned, the problem with that is that they coup Saharan. But I'll be able to then CRG into Nigeria. So it's not so bad. And I would like to protect against a coup. So let's do How I Learned. Normally, I wouldn't be super keen on it because I'd set up to try to get Nigeria in compensation for a coup. CRG can't cause that much chaos because southeast, like this area is all pretty settled. If they miss Lunvi, we win this way. If they give Sadat early, that's going to be bad for us. ABM, okay. That's a good card. I guess we're spacing Quagmire. Ooh. Now they have to fix Thailand. Instead of cooing Saharan. Gives us more better use of our CRG ops in a lot of ways. Yeah. We'll have to OAS and then Brezhnev, or like there's some tension there. Comic-Con. Maybe until they coup Saharan, this doesn't feel that urgent. Well, except that Nigeria will be underprotected if I do that in response. Arms race for influence. Okay. I think Muslim now to take Greece and Egypt. So what's the advantage of Greece is that I think with Turkey already taken, doesn't have as much advantage. Okay. We have like no ops here. I think I have to use the China card. I don't know if I want to do that, but let's do it. No ops, no ops, no ops. Let's see, 12, 17 is what I have in my card tracker. Here I have 13, 16. How I Learned got removed, not discarded. 13, 16. And then I have 6 cards in hand, 6 cards in my hand. So we're good. So yeah, Africa's looking great. South America's going to be okay with OAS. That'll make my opponent scramble a little bit. Here's Shuttle. So Nasser into Egypt. Which sucks because it looks like my opponent's setting up OPEC, but I want to get this done before Sadat, before my opponent gets a chance to do Sadat things. Then we're spacing, OAS. Yeah. Interestingly enough, yeah, Willy Brandt into Europe scoring is spooky. So if my opponent doesn't hit space here, we'll have to decide between spacing We Will Bury You and I guess spacing We Will Bury You would be good because then, yeah. So here's Camp David. But they hit, so we can't space again. So we have to just do OAS and then Brezhnev. Yeah, so gunmen, could pose some problems. Fidel, we don't know where he is, but like maybe CMC can help us. Maybe Salt can help us. There's always, oh, nuclear test ban, yikes. So ugh. It would be good to just crack South America, though. Yeah. I'm more worried about losing Europe to Willie than I am to losing Angola. Maybe that's wrong. Okay, well, we got UN for We Will Bury You. But we could also CMC. Puppet, Europe, EU, and Fidel. Does the EU do anything crazy? No. I think CMC is interesting because then I can UN We Will Bury You instead of Gunman. I don't have to space a 4-op. So let's do that. And we get to duck a coup. Obviously Argentina, sad, but... But yeah, this could get ahead of Che. South African unrest. Okay, so yeah, that sucks, but what are you gonna do? Africa can't all be rainbows and sunshine. Now we do have to worry about liberation theology, so I can't just UN We Will Bury You right away, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to. Because like Botswana, overprotecting Zaire, all that's going to be important. Yeah, if I UN We Will Bury You on the first AR, and then they liberation theology and immediately take out of Cuba, I will lose the game. So can't do that. All right. Man, Botswana is so important, but I just don't have the ops for it. I could. Nope, I don't even have China card. Sucks showing them Europe and all that, but I guess we have rail lines of Angola for the moment. I need Sadat to come bail me out. Bail me out of Middle East. Losing Thailand like that was pretty rough. And if they don't have liberation theology, then we could puppet governments into Nicaragua, Haiti, and then event Fidel for realignments. That could be interesting. So like puppet into Nicaragua, Haiti, and Botswana, and then event Fidel. If we wipe them out of Cuba on the first roll, then we get Angola set up here. Unfortunately, there's so many other things we need to do. It's good to get lone gunman out of the deck, though. Is CIA still around? Seems like it. Okay, so yeah, let's catch up on the card situation. 1922. But I have 2022? So what do I have in removed that isn't removed? I have Southeast Asia. Got so blockades in here. Brezhnev's in here. CNS is obviously in here. Containment should be in here. Cuban Missile Crisis. De Gaulle. Destall. Sorry to be doing this out loud, but it helps me think. Independent Reds, I know that's in there, yeah. In Kitchen Debates. Korean War, I remember that getting evented. Lone Gunman. Oh, it hasn't been moved to the removed yet? Is that what's going on here? Maybe that's it. Summit. That's fair. Well, that gives me an opportunity to get my mill ops. OPEC for the event. That's a big score. I'll score Europe. Before my opponent does anything tricky in there. Not sure what I'm going to do with these ops, but I have a lot of ops at the end of my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So is Formosion in the discard? Unfortunately it is, yeah. So no using combination of promotion and shuttle to get out of Asia Dom here. And no real obvious path in. NORAD. Well, Quagmire's in the space. Or, I mean, Quagmire's discarded, so... I wouldn't mind spending 2 ops to get to, I mean, yeah, I could try to get rid of him, but now I've got stuff to do. I got Canada to fill. Um, Do I want to get rid of We Will Bury You? Not really. I kind of want these 4 ops. I mean, maybe that's weird, because then I could increase my odds of getting, like, a cool card. Hmm. He seems reticent to realign, so I'm kind of, like, interested in fighting him on this. And then I can We Will Bury You, 2 into Canada, 1 into Argentina. And, I wouldn't put 1 op in there, because then maybe he would start realigning. I don't know. But at least at this, it's still just a +1. He has a lot to lose by pushing all that influence in himself. Hopefully we can grain Angola next turn. As he sets up NORAD, he says, oh, there's China. All right, China. Oh, wow, and we got mill ops? That's amazing. Okay, so terrifying headlines. Cultural Revolution, Decall, Liberation Theology, Red Scare Purge, Junta, Missile Envy. I guess, yeah, Missile Envy is not so bad, but Defectors is very tempting here. Africa is also tempting. So what can stop Africa here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Portuguese can stop Africa. Decall can stop Africa. Missile Envy can't. Getting cooed stops Africa. Unless... I guess I get to see their headlines, so that makes things nicer for us. Oh, I should put my hand in here. Defectors, our man. Oh, I have Portuguese. You too. Usuri. Decall. I have decall. Salt. That could be good against Purge. Voice of America is a great last AR play, and Africa. And then, yeah, so I guess I would be attacking Asia probably. Doesn't look like there's any regions I can like get him out of. Okay, there's Brush War. Brush War. Brush War can stop Africa. So Defectors is very tempting. But it could always just miss. And we could cause some chaos with voice that they might want to give us the coup, maybe. What else is out there? Central, IP War Junta, Missile Envy, Red Scare, Allende, Liberation, Sakov, Suez, Willie. I don't know. I feel like I want to cause more chaos in Africa. Rather than defectoring, they just coup. Well, if they just coup, we get Argentina. But like, how am I gonna? I feel like this is my only chance to avoid Africa Dom here, other than this brush war failing. But I'm gonna do this. Brush war. Okay, missed. So don't want to overthink it too much. Just going to focus on unscored regions that I'm not already way ahead in. Flower power coup. I guess Defectors is our hold card? I'm not sure. U2's hold for ABM. Man, don't have a lot of stuff to use ops for here. I guess I'm just gonna risk. I'm just gonna. Okay, so this is to make it so that I don't have to fight a coup war immediately to keep Dom. And yeah, I guess I'll be giving Portuguese. All right, well, Miss Lenvy, now much worse. Oh well. Oh, and I need to get my Millops too. Delightful. Well, I guess I won't be able to event Armayan, but I want to be able to get rid of like cultural and liberation theology and things like that. Junta. Junta's very dangerous. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably score Africa and then okay. Now Junta is a lot less scary. So let's just score Africa. I guess if I salt for ABM, I don't have to worry as much. I could salt for voice and try to like voice Thailand. Because the thing about ABM is that if I draw Red Scare Purge, if I try to hold ABM through and then I draw Red Scare Purge, I'm so screwed against Missile Envy. And maybe that's too much of a concern, but I'm just trying to think of like other paths here. Now, if our opponent shows us Purge this turn, there's Allende. Let's get our Millops. Well, no, we'll get our Millops from Salt. So now we're finishing the turn with Usuri. Voice into Usuri? Or Usuri into voice even? So let's get our Millops. Let's activate NORAD again. Thailand. Grain, Sadat, nuclear subs, Alliance for Progress. Huh. So Wow, would have just been better off placing an op. Okay, so maybe this salt was bad. Also, oh, I didn't get my required mill ops this way. So yeah, that's not good. But at least I can trigger NORAD again. So gotta leave a big card. I guess I can just get China back. Oh, I can't space decall. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, the question of eventing our man or not is interesting. I like to go into it when there's a clear disparity between US and USSR cards left in the deck, because then that really informs whether or not you want to get rid of neutral cards. Because if there are more cards that favor you in the deck, get rid of as many neutral cards as you can. Then the deck is like heavily stacked in your favor. Your opponent's just going to draw all your events. But when it's the other way around, you want to leave the neutral cards in my opinion. And right now it's even. So, also want to hold off on that because we know that cultural's probably still around. But so is Nixon. Hmm. Yeah, I would rather wait and have them use Nixon. But if they're going to use cultural, yeah, there's so much tension with all of these cards. Like I want to hold defectors through. I don't want to use Portuguese because of mill ops. I guess I'll just lose a point to mill ops. Yeah. I just want to like wait and see if they play cultural for ops or not. So I only have 2 ARs left because I used the China card. And here's the dot. All right. Obviously, they have central. Just not going to be able to R-man here. This gives us a point. Here comes nuclear subs, unfortunately. Oh, I saw their hand. I know they don't have central. And I have to use voice here because I need to get it back into the deck. And I could have grabbed ABM because I was holding defectors through. And yeah. Hmm. Well, I don't have any good targets anyway, so. Hmm. Okay, so we got Junta, we got Nixon, we got Suez, Lads, Cultural, and Bear Trap. So what, there's one card left in the draw pile? Interesting. All right, well, I'm not going to worry too much about what that card is. Okay, so Defectors, possible headline. Bear Trap, possible headline. They don't have any amazing card to get rid of with Bear Trap. They have Central America scoring. So Bear Trap would be nice as far as like preventing them from cooing Panama. So it looks like we could win with Central. If they missile envy here, we'll give them cultural. If they purge us, we'll probably still just Junta or Bear Trap even. Probably Junta. Yeah, because I just don't want them to be able to coup Panama or Mexico. So they probably have, they have 9 out of these 10 cards. Alliance, Central, IP War, JP, Lib Theo. Oh, Lib Theo is definitely something we would have to defectors. Missile Envy, Panama Canal Returned, Red Scare Purge, Sokovs, and Willie. Yeah, I thought there would be a reshuffle. That's why I took all these DOMs. They seem silly now. I think I'll bear trap this. I could defectors, but then they still get the coup. Hmm. Yeah. Because they could use Red Scare Purge to like coup Panama, and that would kill our shot at a win here. And I don't want to steal the coup directly because I want to get my NORAD. Yeah, I thought there would be a reshuffle. So I was like, oh, let's set up all these DOMs. But like, I'm not even adjacent to Iraq. I am at least adjacent to Chile. Alliance for Progress. Now that's a card that's good for them to get rid of. Hmm. I can just finish off Panama with NORAD if I don't hit here. But I do hit here, so I can just put it in Cuba. So I feel like they have to drop Central now. So we've opened ourselves up to Ortega here. So I could space cultural to try to win that way instead of giving the points. And then I could Asuri Nixon. They have Willie. They have Missile Envy. Yeah, so I think I could just Asuri Nixon. That should give me the win. Because Nixon's worth 2 points. I'm getting 4 from Central here. They might not have Central America, which would be amazing. Yeah, if they don't have Central, that's going to be wild. Because we'll have opened ourselves up to Ortega, an unspaceable Ortega, and I guess we are getting the China card, but like, well, I guess now that I have control, I don't mind giving cultural. Should probably just space it? I don't know. Maybe space Suez? Five. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we just need to coup. So got our mill ops. Ooh, opponent's running out of time here. I think I'm done tracking cards for the rest of the game just so I can play faster and keep the crunch on them. Still, double terrorism could kill me here. If the one card that's not in the draw deck is central scoring. Yeah, man, Usuri was like a way out of that double terrorism pit. Let's just see if they have central here. They don't. That's amazing. Okay, so we are in danger of hostage crisis terrorism with us holding Ortega. Okay, well, we have terrorism, we have war games. Nothing to worry about here. That was very tense. And yeah, so I feel like I was convinced, like, oh, I wanted the points. So, like, the reason I wanted the points is because I didn't originally have central control. So, um, yeah. Um, but I think that if I was playing properly, once I had central control instead of central domination, I should have evented Nixon instead of Ussuri, because Ussuri is an out to hostage crisis terrorism. You can like play your China card, Ussuri, play your China card again, to avoid having to play Ortega in that spot. And of course, the terrorism has to not hit Ussuri, but it's an out. And I guess there are, yeah, so. I mean, unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna, like, even if I could, yeah, I don't know. It looks like I might win on time if my opponent, if I didn't have the game in hand here already. But yeah, the reason I went for that El Salvador coup is because I was so terrified of, what is this, 7? Oh, wow. So I won't win the game if that hits. Interesting. Well, now I can win with war games, or I could do something cool like Star Wars for Alliance for Progress. I think I'll do that one. I think winning with the VP plus 20 is that better than war games? Is that seen as a better win than war games? I feel like it usually is seen that way. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. I finally have a win on my belt for OTSL Gold, so I'm 1-2. Little less scared of getting relegated. You know, I was relegated the first time I played OTSL, and then I won the silver division, so I felt like, man, I deserve to be in gold. But then getting relegated immediately would be heartbreaking after getting back in. So I'll just let you guys hang out if you want to see any notes from my opponent. Um, all right. Well, thanks so much. Have a good one.